Poor planning by the Gomez corner as far as the shoe selection. You think they would look into that a little closer.
You see what they're doing? They're scraping the shoes to make him, a little bit more rough.
A little more traction. It's a concerned group of people watching their hero, Wilfredo Gomez, winning the first 2 rounds and rocking Gonzalez bad footing and all a couple times. And he is upset, and we'll see how his footing is this round. Round 3 of 10. The lightweights both came in tonight at 136. And that's 14 pounds heavier than Gomez used to weigh when he won the WBC Super Bantamweight title and held it for 17 defenses, 17 knockouts.
He still turns that right hand over beautifully, just like he used to do. He just turns it over, drops it down on you, see?
How's his hand speed, Harold?
I think he's looking very good so far. Mario Gonzalez is making a mistake of standing right in front of Wilfredo Gomez, and Gomez eats up guys like that.
Gets rocked with a big right hand there over the top, and Gomez is never one to, he always gets that extra little shot in there. He always has.
Exactly. You just can't stand in front of a big puncher like Wilfredo Gomez. And like you say, he'll use every opportunity he can.
42-3 with 40 KOs. An awesome puncher at 122, and his power was somewhat in question as he went up in the higher ranks, and now he's at 135, and we'll see what he can get done there, but he continues to slide.
And Mario doesn't have good traction either, to tell you the truth. But Mario's punches at this point seem very, very ineffective. A lot of referees trying to break him up to tell him to keep their punches up, and he's having very, very poor success. These guys really want to go at it.
There is no love lost here as they both are sliding now. We might be inventing a new sport here, ice boxing or something. What do you think, Harold?
I think you're right. Mario Gonzalez went lefty again, but so far he's been very, very unsuccessful in this round, holding Wilfredo Gomez off.
And he's back in the corner again.
Gomez is dropping that right hand on him and turning a left hook underneath. Wherever he can get traction or leverage, which is seems very, very difficult because of the fact that he's sliding so much.
Mario Gonzalez was the Mexican flyweight champion, and of course that's a few pounds less than he weighs now, but he looks like he carries the weight pretty well. I mean, he's not an awesome physical specimen, but he looks like he moves pretty well. And already Gomez's face looks like he's been about a 15-rounder, and he just rocked Gonzalez with a right hand, and now he rocks Gomez with a right hand, and these guys are going at it, bad footing and all.
It's very, very hard to tell if Wilfredo Gomez is getting rocked or just gets hit and slides. I mean, he's actually sliding backwards when he gets hit.
We're in round 3 at 10.
Their heads came together at that point.
Gotta watch that.
Yeah.
Well, Gonzalez came to fight, obviously, is not backed up at all. And Gomez, in his plodding style, continues to come in and tries to get the job done inside. And Gonzalez gets back in a corner again where he gets in trouble. Round 3 is history as Gomez flurries, and we'll come back with round 4 after this. The story of the fight, you're looking at it, it's in the feet. They don't need a trainer for Wilfredo Gomez. They need Dr. Scholes.
Hugh, Alvin Goodman from the Florida Commission and the International Boxing Federation has been standing in the corner with a pair of new shoes. I guess they realize what's going on, and it looks as though after this round they're going to cut their shoes off of Gomez and just, let him put on a pair of white shoes instead of those black ones that he's wearing, because this is ridiculous. I mean, really, it's affecting Gomez's performance.
It really is. He got tagged too, but then again, we have to question the strength of the punch because his footing is so bad we can't really judge. It's hard to gauge. But the bazooka continues to work inside, and these guys came in not being best of friends, and the friendship has certainly gotten worse. I mean, they are really... They're a couple shoes. They're going to take a timeout, I believe.
No, they're taking the excess grease off of Wilfredo Gomez. Eddie Eckert saw that Gomez's face just had too much Vaseline on it.
Right.
He called time, and they took off the excess Vaseline from Wilfredo Gomez.
Well, Wilfredo's back because his face already looks like he's been boxing for about 12 or 13 rounds, so he's back in fine form.
He always puffs up very quickly.
They tried to, the trainer tried to, Gonzalez getting a flurry going here, but Gomez continues to take everything he's got. And, Just kind of pushes him away, but Gonzalez is certainly a game fighter. Now he slips. Gomez sticking out that left jab, trying to stay busy. Looks in good shape. The hand speed is there and flashes, but not what it was. But that's what happens when you sit around for 26 months and eat and drink and be merry. Gomez looking to work inside. He's always been known as a vicious left hooker. Loves to work the body. But Gonzalez is warming up. He seems to be a little fresher this round. You know, we just watched the ultimate defensive specialist in Mauricio Rodriguez, and now you got Gomez, who, you know, he'll take two to give one. Gonzalez flurrying. I don't know what kind of damage he's doing. It doesn't look like it's slowing down the bazooka that much.
Not at all. Gomez just stays on top of him and pounds away.
He loves to hold that head.
Unfortunately, he can't get enough leverage to knock out Gonzalez. Not with those shoes, he can't.
I've just been told they're going to hold the bout after this round to change the shoes. So we're going to stay through this break and show you how to change shoes in 60 seconds. Round 4 is history. A good round, I believe, for Mario Gonzalez. Not a great round, but certainly competitive. Now it's you got some new shoes. Hurry up, get those shoes on, gentlemen. How you scoring this fight so far, Harold?
Well, I give the first round to Mario Gonzalez, the next two to Wilfredo Gomez, and the fourth round to Mario Gonzalez because of the fact that he did land some nice shots, as he called it. But I'll tell you, in deference to Gomez, he could have done a lot better. He could be running away with the fight 4-0 had he had a good pair of shoes.
They're going to be changing the shoe. They're going to be well past the 60-second. We're going to continue as they change the shoes. All right, we're going to check out some action from round 4. As you see, a nice uppercut by Mario Gonzalez and into topping right, and he was getting some good shots. As they feverishly work in the corner of Wilfredo Gomez. Have you seen this before in all your boxing years? Have you had him change shoes?
Well, I've seen guys slip, once or twice in fights. There's no doubt about that. That I've seen before. Right. I'm not exactly sure that they change shoes. What they usually do is either they get some rosin from somewhere or they scrape the bottom of the guy's shoes.
As we wait after round 4, so essentially this fight is even on Harold Letterman's scorecard. We got 6 more rounds to go, as neither man has been hurt dramatically, but both have had their shots in there. These shoes look a little bigger. They don't look like they fit as tightly as the other ones. But it was 55 seconds, an additional 55 seconds to lace the shoes, something you won't see too often around here.
Well, they didn't tape the laces up, I'll tell you that, Hugh, and also they didn't lace them all the way up. I hope the heck that, he doesn't hurt his ankle.
We are now ready for round 5 after a change of shoes, and Gonzalez comes right out and decides just to let's brawl. I'll tell you, Eddie Eckert has his hands full in there. Both these guys are trying to get in shots anytime after breaks, and now they're slugging away. Gomez working hard, but not getting too many shots in there. And Gonzalez, with that 55-second additional rest period, really comes out all fired up.
Good shots by both guys. They're really wailing away.
Well, Gonzalez has to look at this as like you look at any fight, like Bobby Joe Young and Aaron Pryor, or Victor Claudio and Roberto Duran, and they win it. They jump right into the limelight. So a win here, this is a big fight for him. Exactly.
You're 100% correct. And Mario Gonzalez has given it his all.
A little low blow there. Eddie Eckert saying, keep it up, boy. We got to keep it up. Because Gomez will get about 4 or 5 shots in, before the end of the fight. He's what you call maybe a low blow specialist. Sneaks them in just below the line.
Wilfredo should be doing very well because the guy's right in front of him.
Right.
He usually eats guys up like that. But Mario Gonzalez is giving him a tough time. There's no question about it. He's punching back every time. Mario Gonzalez goes lefty again. Wilfredo takes him with a good combination.
The footing is certainly a lot better. I think the footing has improved considerably. For Gomez, he's planning a little better. He's taken 2 to get 1. I think it's a good combination in there.
You watching Gomez, I really think he doesn't hit as hard at 135 as he did at 122. I think his punches were a lot crisper and sharper at 122. But the fact of the matter is he's